This is something we talked about during the Sojiro Confidants video.
Mm-hmm.
We got sidetracked a lot and came to the conclusion that Sojiro would make a good subject for a light novel.
Or a drama CD.
Yes.
Those are also good schlock.
They're basically interchangeable.
Yeah.
I guess is the only one who got her own spin-off with actual gameplay that expanded on the story in a kind of dumb way.
Yeah.
Other characters like Mitsuru, Naoto, Elizabeth.
Didn't the Strega guys get like their own little light novel?
They did. Let's see, there were some others. Yosuke.
Yeah, I was about to say, didn't Yosuke have one?
Yosuke got a manga.
Oh wow.
Now, the idea for this discussion is going to be coming up with some real schlock, mostly for the Persona 5 cast, but maybe some of the older casts as well.
Yeah, this is in no way, shape, or form a serious video. This is just like try to come up with trash.
Yeah. Who are you feeling is like worthy of having their own adventure, but not worthy of having a important adventure?
Yusuke.
You think Yusuke can have?
I can see Yusuke having like a Rohan from JoJo-esque like art adventure that goes terribly wrong.
I can kind of dig it. Now, where are we going with the original character for this? Is it going to be a Persona user or a Shadow?
Okay, original the character is like an artist lady, right? And artist lady, like I don't know what the whole setup is, but artist lady invites Yusuke to the new exhibit of the Talented Young Artists Association of Art. And she's like, bring a painting, like paint something. And he's like, I will paint something. And he paints a picture of Big Penis or something. And so he brings his Big Penis painting, and art lady is like, Yusuke is by himself. Maybe, here's an idea. Maybe Yusuke has like a buddy with him. Like somebody who doesn't matter. Like Mishima. Yeah.
Oh shit. Maybe like maybe on with him, because like he kind of like talked about painting on some point.
See, I'm thinking non-party member, but knows about the Phantom Thieves. So like,
but everyone knows about the Phantom Thieves by the end.
Yeah, well, I mean, who the Phantom Thieves are is what I mean. Yeah.
Ooh.
So
see, I was thinking if there's going to be any goes on an adventure with Yusuke that isn't a party member, I would have gone with Hifumi. Like she saw, like I imagine she probably saw him make a fool of himself in the church, but maybe she strikes me as the type who has an appreciation for the arts.
Okay, so he'll take Hifumi, right? Yeah. And then they can try to set up some kind of weird like Hifumi and Yusuke type ship thing, and that would be really cool. You make some money off of that. Oh boy.
You can make Hifumi a bit more relevant.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Because Hifumi was originally going to be a party member.
Yeah. And you can kind of allude to that.
Oh, yeah.
You can make merch off of this design that you were going to do nothing with.
Oh, yeah, that's hot. So, Yusuke and Hifumi go to art lady's art exhibit, right? And he's got his painting of the Big Penis. He's got it, all the art is displayed everywhere, right? And art lady is like kind of weirdo. She's kind of like Yusuke. Mm-hmm. She's like kind of weird, not quite right. Mm-hmm. And then, suddenly, all the fucking lights go out, and shadows pop up. Whoa! And shadows...
Wait, is Hifumi here?
Yeah, Hifumi's here.
And she's seeing the shadows.
No, she's not seeing the shadows. Only Yusuke can see the shadows.
Oh.
So we've got, this doesn't make any sense, but we'll roll with it. Yusuke can see the shadows, right? And Hifumi can't. And Yusuke's freaking out. And nobody else is. They're only freaking out because the place went dark.
Yeah.
And Yusuke's like, oh no, what am I going to do? And he tries to call for somebody, but his phone doesn't work. Oh my god.
Is he in the dark hour?
Dude, he's in the dark hour. They were having this art exhibit at midnight for no particular reason.
No, you know those fucking artificial dark hour devices they brought up in Persona Arena?
Yeah.
Yo, that's here.
Yeah. And so, artist lady is like, she's like, yes, excellent, all according to my plan. Her plan is that her persona is like, does like that shit they do in light novels sometimes where the persona also has stand powers. So her persona stand power is that she can suck the life essence out of people's paintings and out of it comes shadows.
I was thinking she was going to like try to like she through some means knows Yusuke is a fan thief.
Okay.
Like, I feel like that's obvious by her inviting him for her plan. I was thinking, instead of drawing a picture of a big penis, he brings a picture of, like, mementos, or his persona, or a sign that says, "We're the Phantom Thieves."
No, that's a Ryuji painting. Okay, so his painting will be like silhouettes of the Phantom Thieves, because everybody in Japan knows the silhouettes of them, right?
Yeah.
So he's got his little painting. It's like very stylistic of all the Phantom Thieves. And I forgot what I was talking about, but her stand persona lets her suck like the negativity out of paintings, like the artistic like edginess out of paintings, and turns them into shadows. Apparently.
Yeah, like the expression
that
came from it.
And, like, and Yusuke is like, oh no, I got it. And the Phantom Thieves can totally do, like, their persona stuff in the dark hour. And also the guns work in the dark hour too as well.
Wait, Yusuke brought his gun here?
Yes, of course he did. No, he'll be like, oh,
I never leave home without my AK.
Without my submachine gun. And so Hifumi's just like, what the fuck is happening? And Yusuke pulls out, like, to her it looks like this is the dark hour, she should be stuck. We'll say she can kind of move around. Maybe we can foreshadow, like, oh man, maybe she gets a persona, but not really. And Yusuke pulls out his fucking gat and he starts unloading on the shadows. I like the people who are stuck, but also they're not stuck because the story's not consistent. Are freaking out, but also they're in coffins.
That is accurate to a light novel.
Yes. And so he beats all the shadows. And then there's this one big shadow. And he fights it a little bit and he's like, wait a minute. This is similar to a shadow. Oh my god, this is a persona I'm fighting. And he fights the persona with his persona, and they have a big battle, and destroys all the art, and he finds out that if he destroys the art, then the shadows, like, will disappear. And he destroys them all one by one, but then he gets to his painting, and he's like, I don't want to destroy my painting, this is my masterwork.
No, you see, I'm seeing this a bit differently.
Okay.
I'm seeing, like, he's fighting the shadows, and then Art Lady, she helps him out. And he's all like, you can use a persona as well?
Oh.
And she's like doing this all so that like she can come up with more inspiration. Like she puts herself and others in peril.
Yeah.
And does expressionist artwork or something.
My persona, Leonardo da Vinci.
DiCaprio.
Leonardo da Vinci DiCaprio. Shit. So, I forget which version is the canon version now. Like, in your version, they're working together, and mine, they're enemies.
I kind of like the idea of them working together.
Okay, so from now on,
like, that way you get the betrayal.
Okay, so she'll fight the persona. He'll fight the persona or whatever. And then after the persona, like, backs off, after he destroys his own painting, he starts crying. He's like, it was the most beautiful painting ever. And Hifumi consoles him, and he's like, I have no idea what the fuck just happened. Suddenly all the paintings exploded. And then Artist Lady shows up, and she's like, dude, I can see the dark hour. She's like, we gotta work together. Like, I was helping to fight the shadows, I swear. I was in the other room.
Would she just come up front with that?
This is a light novel. You need to like you need to think about this in the most stupid, like, basic story structure way possible.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
Okay, in a slightly more intelligent universe, we'll say that Yusuke deduces that he counted the number. Apparently, this is the Dark Hour. He counted the number of coffins, and he was like, there were 14 coffins, 15 people, where, like, one coffin is unaccounted for.
Where are you at?
Yeah. He'll say some shit, like, we'll make it say, like, oh yeah, once the paintings are destroyed, the people pop out of their coffins. It's like, I destroyed every single painting except the centerpiece, which is yours, which we'll say was behind, like, a thing of glass or something, some kind of bulletproof glass. Like, obviously, you must have been the one behind this. Or you must have...
No, you're moving too fast.
You're right. I am.
This is like a one-off manga, maybe, at most.
Mm-hmm. So what do you think happens next, then?
Alright, I'm thinking, like, going with my vision, and my artistic vision.
Yeah.
They proceed to... Destroying the shadow did not destroy the painting, it's just, when people look at them, they don't get it as much as they normally would. Like, they seem less soulful.
So it deprives them of, like, their artistic hipsterness.
Yeah, basically that.
It takes away, like, that I made like a painting of my period blood. Like, it takes away that appeal.
It takes away, like, the depth to the painting. Like,
okay.
It's still, the picture is still there. People just can't determine the meaning of any of it.
Okay.
And then Yusuke is trying to figure out what this means. And then she's all like, we'll make new paintings. Don't worry.
Wait, who's she? The bad guy lady or Hifumi?
Bad guy lady.
Okay.
Yeah. And then she, like, takes him to her, like, her place. Hifumi's not here.
Yeah.
Like,
where'd Hifumi go?
Back to, like, hotel room or something.
Okay. Now here's the important question. This is for all the shippers. Are Yusuke and Hifumi sharing the same, like, hotel room? They need to be.
They need to be.
They need to be.
But Yusuke is, like, too dense to understand anything, and Hifumi is too, like, chuny to do anything.
So I imagine a scenario where they go to check in, and they're like, oh, we're sorry, we're totally booked out. We've only got the one room, like, you reserved 2 rooms, but da-da-da. We'll say, I don't know, who's like a Mr. Tanaka reserved the room, and we had no choice. Yeah. And so then Hifumi would be like, what? I can't sleep in the same room? Are there at least 2 beds? How's this gonna work? And Yusuke is like, I do not see the problem.
So, like, aren't you two a couple? And then he'll be all like, we are 2, yes. We are 2.
Like, yes. He like does like a hand gesture, he's like, yes, 2 of us.
And Hifumi's, like, kind of apathetic. Something.
She gets over it. She figures Yusuke is, like, kind of...
Yeah.
Maybe she thinks Yusuke is gay.
Yeah. And that's humor.
Yes, that's funny.
Yeah. But anyways, so Yusuke, like, visits her place, and he sees all sorts of, like, really beautiful pieces.
Yeah.
Like, they're like art. This is art right here.
Yes.
And
it could rival the Sayuri.
Yeah, and, like, pieces that, like, match the same expressions he got from a lot of Madarame's paintings that weren't Madarame's paintings.
Yeah.
And, like, over the course of it, like, he finds that whenever she paints, it's, like, the same kind of thing. Like, it's still a very nice piece, but it's, like, the same general feeling of emotion and perspective.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't get that from, like, the others are so varied. Why are
Yeah, why are her paintings so perfect?
Why are her paintings so, like, one way, but, like, in the gallery, they were all sorts of perfect things. And over time, like, he deduces, or something, that those shadows were getting the expressions from the other paintings, somehow.
Somehow, some way.
Yeah. And then she was all like, I just wanted to make art. And they have a persona battle, but it's also a stand battle.
Yeah, Persona stand. What's gonna be Yusuke's, like, dumb stand-esque power he gets in, like, Susanoo or whatever?
I'm not thinking he's going to, like, get an upgrade unless, like, they try to push Yusuke's new persona
Yeah,
and do some Okami shit, like paintings.
yeah.
Or like some echo shit where it like makes something that represents something.
Okay.
Was that thing?
It, like, implants emotion.
Yeah.
That would be kind of cool. Is there a stand like that? I feel like there
Echoes.
is. No, I
Echoes.
mean, like, an emotion, not like a sensation.
Sensations are emotions.
Well, yeah, but they're not quite the same thing. Like, if I burn you and then you feel, ow, that's hot. That's a sensation. Fire doesn't make you sad, right? Like, if Yusuke's new persona, Leonardo DiCaprio da Vinci or whatever, zaps you with sorrow, then you'll feel sad. And he can, he can implant that into... What the fuck was that? So, like, Yusuke can implant, like, objects with emotion. And so that way they just kind of resonate a certain sensation. And he does that on his art, but he doesn't like to do it because he feels like it's fake.
And it kind of parallels the enemy persona user because hers like takes
hers takes emotion.
And his like gives emotion.
So they have like an emotional warfare, like teenage girl fight.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like that.
Awesome.
And she wants to take his feeling of living or something.
Never before have I taken the feeling of life and put it into a painting. And Yusuke is just like, bitch, you are crazy.
Yeah. That's how you like spice it. That's how you make it a spicy story there.
Oh yeah. So then what?
Like they have a little fight. And
they have their battle.
They have their battle. And then like she gives her like little sob story.
It's like I was raised by a man named Madarame, and he's like,
that asshole. I kind of respect him, but oh. Yeah, you get that backstory, and then he like returns to the exhibit, and she's like painting honestly.
Yeah.
And
is Hifumi also present in
like Hifumi's a minor character.
Yeah.
Like she appears every now and then.
Okay.
Oh, also at the end, there'll be a page of Yusuke standing next to Art Lady. And their paintings will both be on display next to each other.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, what if they're like, here's something really deep. Like, what if their paintings are called Give and Take? Whoa.
Yo.
Yo. The greatest trash we've ever thought of.
All right. But this was only part 1 of trash.
This was part 1 of trash.
This was the first part of the trash saga.
Okay.